Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. New RC. Some of you are thinking, it's about time. Yeah, I have to agree with you. It has been a while since I've been able to afford a new RC toys because I've been spending a lot of money into my music hobby. And finally, I was able to afford to get a new machine. And after a lot of research and a lot of thinking of what would be really cool on the channel, I finally decided on a new Traxxas Tactical. I looked at other trucks and I thought, well, maybe, no, maybe, no. And I didn't want to get another SCX-10 at this time anyway. Kind of been there, done that. Way too many videos on the Deadbolt, of course. And some of the SCX-10s, of course, is just a body, right? So, but I wanted something completely different. I still wanted to have the ability for crawling. Sorry about the noise. Get rid of that. I wanted to be able to do crawling, but I also wanted a trail truck. I've done the Slash 4x4, I've done the Slash 2-wheel drives, rustlers, bandits, that sort of deal. And I thought, well, gotta have something different, something cool. And I've been looking at the TRXs since they came out, and thought, well, this thing's kind of like a mini Summit, really. And there's a couple of different versions of these, not just in body, but when it comes to the whole differential and two-speed tranny thing. Not all the TRXs have locking and unlocking diffs and two-speed tranny. So I thought, well, okay, that's not acceptable. I need something that has locking and unlocking diffs. Which again brings us back to no SCX-10 on this particular time, because having straight locked diffs is fine for a lot of things, but you like to have them unlocked, especially if you want to do a bit of bashing at some high speed. And this thing, actually from what I've seen on YouTube, can actually crank out some pretty good juice. It can go pretty quick. At least with a 3-cell. Now, it does not come with a battery or a charger, and that's fine. I actually did order in a 3-cell battery, which has not yet arrived, because I figure, hey, go big or go home. But in the meantime, my wife's going to let me use one of her SMC batteries that are 2-cell. Cool. 7,600 mAh, I think hers are. 7,600 mAh. Anyways, at least until my SMC 3-cell comes in. And I'm going to order some other LiPo batteries as well. We have some machines that actually are in desperate need of LiPos. And so anyway, I also, in my madness, decided on the TRX with the locking and unlocking diff system too, because she does still have her Summit. Didn't want to get another Summit because I've had that before, so we can have a little bit of competition against each other too this way, because she's got a big monster and this is, you know, as far as length goes, it's probably pretty close. You want to grab your Summit out, anyways, so this is a narrower wheelbase for sure, but when it comes down to the whole length thing, they are pretty similar. I'll leave the dust, it's free.
Dust is free.
Dust is free, honey. Dust is free. So we got a tool kit here. Looks like another body post of some sort.
Here's size comparison.
More clips. So for size comparison, oh,
that's a silver.
her truck is, oh yeah, it's taller.
And wider.
And wider, of course. So I'll put hers in the back and mine in the front. So let's try and get these kind of sort of centered.
Axles.
Well, you can't really center the axles against each other because hers is longer. But you know, they're not a whole pile of a lot difference. I mean, we could squat hers right down like this and they'd be about the same height.
Yeah.
That's about where hers sits on high-speed bashing, so, because the summits kind of suck themselves down.
Yeah.
We've also got hers kind of lifted up a little higher than normal too. But yeah, so size comparison, there is definitely some differences, right? And so this will be good for doing some competition against each other for crawling over obstacles. So I think that'll make some pretty awesome videos. I've already been looking into metal upgrade parts for this machine. Now underneath, of course, we got kind of like real fender wells, right? And we got the framing back here, which also holds our back tire on. It does come with some scale accessories. We've got a jack, which is actually a fake, which is cool. That's fine. And a fuel tank, of course. You can get boatloads of accessories. I mean, it is Traxxas after all, but even with SCX10s. Now here's something else really cool that I found out from doing some research on some upgrades, is a lot of the SCX10 stuff that's out there is going to be compatible with this thing, because when they're listing the product, it's like SCX10, TRX-4, this, and this, all fits. And I'm like, sweet, I like that. So we're going to definitely be metallizing the living daylights out of this truck as time progresses. It does already have a steel chassis, C chassis, which is nice. But I'm going to be metallizing the daylights out of this thing. And I've been shopping on Intigy's website and a few other places. And in case you didn't know, I found this out just this morning. I think it was Amazon. You can get mud flaps for this sucker to go onto the body. I was like, that's sick! My wife's like, I can't remember exactly what she said, but it wasn't on the total positive side. But, you know, I thought, well, come on, honey, it's going to be great. You know, you put mud flaps, it looks more real, you know, they come down nice. So I am definitely getting the mud flaps, and it's like 32 bucks Canadian for the mud flaps. So I'm ordering those. I'm also going to get a light bar on it, full lighting kit, that sort of jazz. I'm going to spend a lot of money into this thing for updates. I've even been looking into mudslingers as well, and some beadlock rims, and thought, yeah, that's got some appeal to it. I'm going to go for that too, yeah. Because we definitely want a lot of traction. Now, because we do go to North Bay a lot, okay, because we used to live in North Bay and we used to go to Shady Falls, you're going to see a fair amount of footage with this thing at the Shady Falls this year. Because of how many trips we make, I figured, you know what, I told her, I says, look, we go to North Bay a lot, why not just bring the machines with us a couple times here and there, you know, and we can shoot some video while we're out and get it in, especially on the nice days, right? And I will have running footage here at the house for you, just a little bit though. Won't be today on this video, but it will be in the next day or two, you know, for sure. I do want to get a winch for this truck. Like I said, I'm going to invest into this thing. This is like a really kick-butt truck. I even found steel drive shafts I can get, all that sort of jazz. I don't remember if these are metal or not. I think these link bars are actually metal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're metal. But I'm going to be doing a lot of upgrading on this thing. This is such a sick looking truck. I like the portal axles too. They're really awesome. That's quite neat. So you got a lot of ground clearance, so you're not like scraping your diffs across the rocks too easily, so that's pretty neat. I don't know, I love the truck. I think it's really cool. And my kind of thing is I like the military style stuff, you know, and I think it's a lot of fun. But gotta figure out how to get this body on even, I guess. Oh, there we go. Gotta kind of get around the fender wells a bit. But yeah, we'll mess with that later. Anyway, so the battery compartment's kind of neat on this thing. You can actually switch, what is it, the height on this thing? There's a way to flick the height around from what I was seeing on a video. And I'm not quite sure exactly how that really... Okay, so if we go this way, it's going to allow that kind of a depth. Go this way, so it's a little bit shorter. So we'll see how the battery fits anyways once we get it. Got your usual disclaimer tag of yeah, sure. Alright. So it's got a little pocket down here. Okay, in case some of you guys didn't realize that at first. You can actually fit the lipos for the Traxxas Mini E-Revo, the little 2 cells. You can actually fit them in here in a little pocket area. I've got other plans in mind for that. But anyway, so we can fit a fair size battery. Let me just grab her SMC.
It's right here.
Oh, she got one out for me. And, oh, nice fit.
7200.
So that's a 7200 mAh.
Nice.
And that's with the thing in the normal position. So flick it this way. I probably wouldn't try forcing that. So doing it this way, that ain't going anywhere. And I can put a little spacer in so I can actually move the battery up front a little bit more, because there's about a little over an inch of clearance here. So you can fit a pretty good sized battery pack in this thing. You know, and this is just a 2 cell. I ordered a 3. So, but anyway, we'll see how that goes when it comes in. Should fit fine. Adjustable heights for the body mounts. It's a really neat truck. Metal shocks on this thing, fully adjustable. Right now it's set up fairly stiff. We can loosen that up and, you know, also get it to come down a little bit when you loosen up the tension.
This little block.
Oh, there's a little block here she just gave me. I have some foam I can actually custom cut if I need to, but so we'll pop that all the way forward. Oh, look at that. Nice custom fit. So I need a little bit taller on a block. So I actually have material I can do that with and make a custom block. And then this way the battery's going to stay put. It's not going to slide back and forth on me. Because one of the things that people did complain about was the battery box. Unlike SCX-10s, we can't just shift this battery box, right, to go forward because the motor's kind of there, right? But that was one complaint, was where the box is located. But there are go-arounds for that with some of your metal upgrades like brass diff covers. That'll add weight. All brass bumper mount, that's going to add weight. You know, of course, getting some portal axles on there, all made out of metal and so on and so on. So there's a lot of different ways. We'll see how it handles, because I don't believe everything I listen to. Everybody has different driving styles as well, you know. This thing, one thing that really got me too, another thing actually, several things, but this was another thing that really got me, is cruise control. All you got to do is set your speed and push the set button and let go, and the thing keeps running at the speed you set it at. That's like sick. I like that. And this is the same remote that the Traxxas Summits use, so all your positions would be the same. So you got unlocked, and then you got the middle, I believe locked the fronts. You either lock the fronts or the rears, and then all the way forward locks them all. Traxxas link on this too, if you want to get the Bluetooth adapter for that, you can. But yeah, so I can't wait to get this thing up and running and have some fun with it and see how that goes. It's a pretty cool looking machine. Like, it's really neat. I like this thing. This is like too awesome, man. Like, it looks better in real life. It really does. You know, looking at this on videos, I was like, man, I hope it's bigger than it looks on screen, because man, that's... But, you know, hey, it's, you know, it's a new toy either way, right? But it actually is a lot bigger than what it looks like on screen. So that's cool. Can you pass me your measuring tape? So we have an overall length plus or minus about ½ an inch. We've got about almost 22.5 inches. And I mean, you can still extend the bumpers out more to add a little bit more length type of thing. Now here's something I want to ask you guys as a suggestion. They do have a bumper mount that's normally used on the pickup trucks that actually holds the tire. I'm thinking, would you guys think it'd be an idea dismount the tire system from this and maybe go with that bumper that has the mount for the tire to keep it separate from the body, or just leave it all attached the way it is? Because the drawback is if I do that, I remove that cage in there. Yeah, never mind. Bad question, because if I do that, it's going to interfere with my strength in here. So I guess we're going to leave that alone. So never mind about that question. I'll figure out another idea to ask you guys as we go with mods. And mods are going to happen as we go type of thing, you know. But yeah, that's a sweet truck, man. And these look like really nice grippy tires too. They're a nice soft pliable rubber, so they're pretty sticky, which is good. So I think Traxxas did a, you know, overall so far what I'm seeing, I think Traxxas did a pretty darn good job with this truck. You know, it's looking pretty nice. That's awesome. Oh, there's some things I can get for this to improve the body too, now that I've been thinking about it. Because there are some metal parts that may work with this body. Yep, it should. Yep. Okay, cool. Just opened me up to another few ideas. You know, by the time I'm done modding this thing, it'll probably be like a $4,000 RC. You know, maybe not. Wife's giving me a bad look right now, guys. This is not cool. Ah well, who cares? It's alright. You only live once. Anyways, so thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing. Enjoy the running footage for the first run anyways at the house here. And then, like I said, once we start getting to North Bay on trips and bringing this thing with us, we're definitely going to be shooting some footage over at Shaney Falls. Weather's warming up. Winter is finally ending in good old Canada, so it'll be so nice to get back out into, you know, wearing shorts and a t-shirt and going swimming and all that other fun stuff. In the meantime, thanks again for watching, and catch you later.